Hi guys, welcome back, and in this video I want to show you 10 most useful commands that you can use in Visual Studio Code to accelerate your coding. These commands have proven to be very effective over the years and has helped me to become more efficient while coding. So without further ado, let us dive in and see these commands. In my case here, I've opened a demi file known as test.php, and it's just in the midst of the many files I've been working on a project for Laravel. And by the way, if you don't know about Laravel, please check my videos on Laravel, even my courses on Laravel. First command that I want us to use is a command for opening the command palette. Command palette is kind of like a search panel that appears on top of your screen and helps you to insert blocks of code in your code easily without necessarily typing those code. Let me show you what I mean. Let us say you want to insert a for loop in a Laravel blade. The way I can do this, I can just press Control Shift P, and then it will open this command palette. In my case, I want to use, let us say, for each. If I click that one, you'll see it will insert this for each loop as easily as that. So the next command that I want us to see is, let us say you're working on a file and you want to navigate to another file quickly and with ease without necessarily using this sidebar. The way you can be able to do this, just press Control P, and this command will list all the files, or rather the most recent file that you have been using. Now let me just say I want to go to this file by the name sales controller.php, right? If I click here, it will take me to this file. And the next command I want us to see is to toggle this sidebar. You see this thing? Sometimes you're working on this file and you don't want this sidebar to distract you. Just press Control B, Control and B, Control B. If you press again, it will toggle that guy. So I'm pressing Control B to show, Control B to hide, Control B to show, Control B to hide. And the next thing I want us to see is what we call multi-select. Now imagine you have made a mistake in all this file and you want to replace this word public until the end of this file. The way you can be able to do that using multi-select is by using Control D. So I'll just select this first guy here. Then by pressing Control D, it will select all the other public appearances in this file. So if I press Control D, will select all the other instances of public word until the end. As long as I continue pressing Control D, it will select all the appearances of this public keyword. And now, if I want to replace this public keyword with, let us say, private, I can just type here, private. And by doing that, I'll be able to replace all the public keywords with this word private. The next command that I want us to see is a command for copying a line. Let's say I want to copy these two lines down this two line again. The way I can be able to do that is very simple. Just press Shift, Alt, then arrow down, right? Shift, Alt, then arrow down. It copies these two lines down. Again, then a third time. And again, if I want to copy these two on top, I just press Shift, Alt, arrow up. Shift, Alt, arrow up. Shift, Alt, arrow up. And then it will be able to copy this line on top of the previous one. The next thing I want us to see is multi-line comment. Let us say, for example, I want to comment now all these codes right here, starting from here until here. I can do this simply by pressing Shift, Alt, then A. Shift, Alt, then A. Shift, Alt, then A. And then it will be able to perform a multi-comment. Shift, Alt, then A. Again, if I want to do, let us say, commenting for one line, I can simply do this with Control, then forward slash. Control, then forward slash. Control, then forward slash. Control, forward slash. Control, forward slash. And I can be able to do a single line select. This also applies to multi-line select, but it's not quite formatted. Control, forward slash. You see it comments these two guys right here. The next thing I want to show you is, let us say I want to move this code here to the next function. The way I can be able to do that, I can simply highlight this code as so, and then I'll just press Alt and then arrow down. You see the code start moving then until to the next function as so. And then if I want to move the code again up, Alt, arrow up until to the next function. And the next thing I want to show you guys is, so let us say that you need to move this code to either left or right. You can simply do this by pressing Control, then the right square bracket, right? The right square bracket, the code will move to the right. If you want to move the code to the left, Control, then the left square bracket. The last thing that I would like to show you guys is, let us say that I want to search something globally, that is through all the files that I have in this project. The way I can be able to do that is quite simple. It's just by pressing Control, Shift, then F. Then it will open this search bar here. And here I can search, let us say, for example, I want to search the word test. Then it will look for all occurrences of test in all the files in my project. So that is how basically I can be able to do a quick search through my project by pressing Control Shift F and then type the word that you want to search across all the files. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you've learned something. Subscribe, leave a comment down below, and until we meet again, bye bye.